Central Illinois sports and coverage from the 100th Winchester Invitational Tournament, and the second game on this chilly, drizzly, cool Thursday, January evening. It's the Liberty Eagles and the Calhoun Warriors in this consolation bracket semifinal. Good evening, too. I'm Charlie Hull. Jack and John joining us with broadcast action tonight as well. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Eagles and the Warriors looking to see who can move on to try to take down the Tropia Trojans on this consolation side of the bracket in a noon start on Saturday. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on the other side of this timeout.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer wants to wish all of the teams the best of luck in this year's Winchester Invitational Tournament. C.D. Davidsmeyer would also like to take the opportunity to congratulate the Winchester and West Central Cougars communities on 100 years of providing the best tournament experience. Thank you to all who continue to make this event a success. That message from State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer.
Two Wheel Trading Company on Facebook. That's your bike dealer. You can find at 110 West Main Street in Mount Sterling, Illinois, or go to @2Wheels Trading Company on Instagram. Phone 217-257-0463. Your authorized Marin Bikes dealer. Full service on any brand of bike. They're also offering 25% off accessories and safety gear with any new bike purchase in January, plus kicking off a buy one, get one free on select 2022 models this month. Two Wheels Trading Company, 110 West Main Street, Mount Sterling.
Luke and Aaron Fessler at Fessler Insurance are here to help you with all of your insurance needs. Fessler Insurance, a Country Financial agency, provides life, health, auto, home, and farm insurance. Trust your insurance needs to the local folks at Fessler Insurance. Call for a quote today at 217-285-4429 or stop by at 1165 West Washington Street in Pittsfield for Fessler Insurance.
The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with two locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you're dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Liberty Eagles coming off of a victory last night over Carlinville. Game the Eagles really played well, grinded it out, and got the victory. They're second of the season. They're 2-14 on the year. They're taking on this 5-12 Calhoun Warriors squad. And the Warriors picked up a big win last night without their head coach Casey Longnecker. Ben Bayless, their first-year assistant, on the sidelines and helping the Warriors, who I thought looked pretty darn good at times in that game, hang on for the victory down the stretch. As they didn't necessarily dispatch of their opponent in North Green real handily down the stretch, but did enough to win the contest, and they now match up here this evening, trying to rebound after no days of rest and not a lot of time for preparation for your opponent. Really two teams that are fairly well matched up, I would say, in this consolation semifinal, and both of them will have their hands full with Tropia when they match up at noon on a Saturday. This Liberty team, we've talked about it a lot of times, very well coached team. Greg Altmix's squad just keeps working. They've improved immensely since the Thanksgiving tournament at Pittsfield, and you really like to see that improvement from these youngsters as the season goes along. And this Calhoun team is overall a fairly young squad, and for Calhoun standards, really not an extremely tall squad. They do have a couple of guys who are 6'2" or so, but and there for a couple of years we saw Calhoun put up those 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" guys with ease, and so they're hoping some of those younger players sprout up a little bit and grow out so they can have that hype that they've enjoyed for so many years in Warrior country. We're a little under 10 minutes away from the starting lineups and the play-by-play of this contest as Liberty and Calhoun both out on the court warming up for this consolation semifinal at the 100th Winchester Invitational Tournament on Central Illinois Sports.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Caleb Vandevelli, Pat Vandevelli, or Chris Dorsey with B&P Insurance Agency in Pittsfield, Winchester, or Bluffs if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Rewards checking, I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
They have 3 requirements each month, and if they meet those requirements, we will pay them the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
At this time, it is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring, cell phone protection.
Prevent identity theft at a reasonable cost.
It's watching out for you.
And every 90 days you get an update on it, so the peace of mind of that's very nice.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, Liberty and Calhoun matching up here this evening in a consolation bracket semifinal. Jack, why don't you take an opportunity and tell folks about the great raffle that goes on here at the Winchester Invitational Tournament, and that folks can still get their tickets, and in fact you can do so virtually via Venmo if you want to, and I'll have that information on what the actual Venmo account is because I know you don't know what that is. But why don't you tell them about the prizes?
Well, it's pretty cool because they're giving $100 away at each game, and one of us won last night, not either one of you two. $1,000 cash, a weekend stay at Knowles Resort Condos, Vita e-bike, I'd like to have that. St. Louis Cardinal tickets, I'd like to have that in the Molina autographed jersey. A Snan outdoor gas fire pit table, okay. Hog with processing fee. The locker scheduled at 28th of February. Pellet grill, an Xbox Series X, I don't know what that is. An RC Rover motorized cooler. That's got to be fun. You can drink beer and ride the cooler.
I don't think it's quite like that.
Oh, it's not? That's got a steering wheel on it? That sounds like fun. Half a hog with processing, a quarter of beef, and a gift card basket. And they're also giving $100 away at each one. And tell you what, $10 tickets. And I got my $100 back last night. What do you think about that?
You can get them here at the tournament yet. They'll draw at halftime of the championship game on Saturday, or you can Venmo your money. The Venmo is at WC Cougar Boosters. You'll see the West Central insignia in the logo for the Venmo account for West Central. And you'll want to make sure you indicate how many tickets you want on there and then your name and phone number in the note on the Venmo as well. Jack, you ever Venmo'd?
I tried one time and messed it up. I have a Venmo account, though.
How did you mess it up?
I have no idea.
I'm interested to hear this story.
I was trying to buy donuts.
Oh, did you ever limbo?
I did one time, and it was not how low could you go, it's how slow could you go.
Which was worse, the Venmo or the limbo experience?
Well, the limbo and the Venmo, neither one worked out real well for me. But, They couldn't hold the pole high enough for me to get under it.
This Liberty Eagles squad, we really saw them do a nice job working the ball into their post players yesterday, and Hayner and Gim. They had a good game underneath, and they'll need that again if they look to take down this Calhoun Warriors squad, who really, once they got in the flow of things yesterday against North Green, looked like a pretty tough squad.
Well, when you think about Gim and Hayner trying to take the ball down low, you got to remember there's this kid named Longnecker on the other side that fills up the rectangle down there with the paint on it quite well in himself. I said to Case Longnecker, I said, hey, your nephew's looks a little smaller with street clothes on. He said, well, he's actually slimmed down a little bit. He's a solid young man, but a couple Sievers out there, a Ralston, a Castleton, and a lot more. They're a pretty tough opponent for a Liberty squad that's going to have to take care of the ball. On the other side, I really like the play of the guards of Liberty in the late. The play of Noah Klauser and Gavin Fessler have been really good. And all I have to do is say one bad thing about Will Moss's offense, and he puts in 8 points. So I'll try to help him again tonight.
All right, let's take our final break of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll have starting lineups and play-by-play next. Liberty and Calhoun at the Winchester Invitational Tournament.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the beautiful and historic city that is Pittsfield, Illinois, a community that feels like home.
Home to over 4,000 residents, a progressive and growing community serves as an amazing place to live, learn, work, and play. With civic, charitable, family, and recreational activities available, you'll never be bored here. Attend an event or festival, play some disc golf on our new championship course, spend the day fishing, or even catch a Civil War reenactment. As a community driven by success, Pittsfield provides numerous incentives to assist citizens and local businesses. Our goal in Pittsfield is to truly advance and prosper. Staying healthy is made easy here, with access to doctors, dentists, and other medical specialists throughout the community. People come to Pittsfield for a variety of reasons: stately historical homes, an abundance of natural resources, hunting, scenic areas along the Illinois and Mississippi rivers, festivals, recreational opportunities, and much more. People stay in Pittsfield simply because life here is great. Picture yourself in Pittsfield today.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
Well, let's get ready to meet the starters in tonight's game. The Calhoun Warriors, Casey Longnecker, the head coach, and Ben Bayless, who's 1-0 as a varsity head coach now. 5-12 are the Warriors. They'll start at one guard, a 6'2 senior, Chase Ralston. At another guard, he's a junior at 6'2, Chase Castleton. And then at the other guard, the 5'10 senior in Landon Sievers. They've got a forward in Cade Sievers, the 6'2 junior, and the 6'1 sophomore in Connor Longnecker. Longnecker, Sievers, along with Castleton and Ralston are the starters for the Calhoun Warriors under head coach Casey Longnecker. And a shout out to his mom and dad again tonight. Glad to hear Mr. Longnecker doing well. Liberty Eagles, Greg Altmix, their head coach, one of my dear favorites. I really think the world of that guy. Also, Casey Longnecker and him both. They're 2-14 on the season. They'll start the following. At one guard, a 5'9 sophomore in Jacob Alexander. Noah Klauser gets a start tonight, the 5'8 junior. Will Moss will be at a forward, 6 foot, and a senior. At a forward, the 6'3 junior and Tanner Gim, and Levi Hayner, the 6'2 junior, is the other starter. Hayner, Gim, along with Moss, Klauser, and Alexander in the starting lineup for Greg Altmix. We'll take a break, come back with the tip-off and the play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports after this.
When I'm driving in my car with my family, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car, we literally get excited when we see a Dot truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at Dot. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things. If you want them, you should be at Dot.
Put Gavin Fessler in the starting lineup instead of Jacob Alexander, just trying to get Jacob some airtime, I guess. We're going to jump center here with Castleton and Gim, tip controlled by the Calhoun Warriors. With it out front is Chase Castleton. Castleton with the basketball, works on the right side, tosses over to Ralston, back and forth against what looks like a 2-3 zone for the Liberty Eagles. Get it down to Longnecker at the free throw line, back out to Ralston. Cross courts it to Sievers, looks down low, can't find anybody. Now right-hand side, Ralston. Ball tipped out front, Sievers runs it down. That is Cade Sievers, shot up no good, and the rebound comes off to Hayner the other way, and he rips it down on the other side. He'll hand it off to Fessler. Gavin Fessler will bring it into the front court, down in the corner to Moss. Moss looks down low, trying to get it to Klauser. Now the ball goes errant and knocked out of bounds by one of the Calhoun Warriors. It'll remain Liberty basketball. 7:14 left first quarter of play. Game number 2 of 3. Triopia had it their way in the first game against Carrollton. They'll play the winner of this one at noon on Saturday. Fessler, long 3 outside, no good. Rebound comes off the other way. That is to Landon Sievers. Finds the man down low in Ralston, and he will be fouled on the way to the basket.
Foul going to be the first of the contest. 7:05 to play in the opening quarter. Ralston going to the free throw line as he's fouled by Will Moss, his first, team first.
First one is up and good by Ralston.
Ralston really had a good game yesterday in the win over North Green. He really had some big outside shots for this Calhoun team. And he gets them started today with a pair of free throws as well.
Gives his team a 2-0 lead in the early going for the Warriors. And I'll tell you what's wrong is I got my sheets out backwards. I thought Calhoun ought to be the visitor, shouldn't they have been? Gim puts a 3 up on the outside, no good. Calhoun should be the home team, I mean.
No, Liberty is because they're the top team on the bracket. Here's a pass in the corner. Moss gets it down low. Klauser, he tiptoes the baseline into Hayner, who puts it up too hard. And Sievers gets the rebound for Calhoun.
Here comes Calhoun the other way. And Cade Sievers tries to run it down. Gets it down to Longnecker off the window and good. And Longnecker has his first 2.
God bless you. 6:20 to play in the first. Here's Fessler bringing it into the front court. He's got it on the bounce out top. Gets it to Klauser now, right side. Gim near the sideline. Looked in the paint as they run through the screens. A little late on the recognition, but gets it into Hayner. Just says, get off of me. Shot put up no good. Gets his own board. He'll attack again. Blocked down there by Longnecker. And another chance here for Liberty on a good hustle play by Hayner.
Hayner said, get this out of here. Here comes Gim with a little scoop shot. Won't fall. Ball knocked out of bounds by Calhoun. It'll remain Liberty basketball, and they got 4 shots at the basket. Nothing to show for it yet, and they trail by a 4-0 count. Ball comes into Gim. Tries a 3. It won't fall. Weak side rebound. Fessler had it for a minute, but it swiped away, and now ball almost stolen away, but Castleton comes away with it. Gets it to Ralston. Back to Castleton across the timeline. Works into the front court. Calhoun with the red uniforms.
Castleton looks out front, finds Ralston out there. A little back and forth pitch and catch. Trying to beat the zone. In the corner, Severs. That's Cade Severs. Now to Longnecker. Back out front, top of the key. Landon and Cade Severs out there. Longnecker, who's got the only bucket of the game. And as Castleton takes off, he's called for steps. Turnover number 1 on the Warriors. It'll be Liberty basketball. Out front, now Fessler will bring it into the front court. A little slow start here at the 5:10 mark. In the corner, Moss bounces down low, tough catch. Gibb makes position, can't get it to fall. Told you Longnecker would be a lot of trouble. Down low, Severs comes away with the rebound. Gets it to Longnecker, dribbles well into the front court. In the corner, Ralston, now opposite corner, Severs puts up a 3, it won't fall. Longnecker rebound, post move basket, can't get it to fall, gets his own rebound again. Out in the corner to Severs, that's Cade Severs. Finds Longnecker again, little two-man show. Longnecker can't get it to fall, and Gim comes away with the board. And the baskets have a little bit of a lid on them right now. 4:25 left first quarter, 4-0 Calhoun in the early going. Liberty, right side, down low, they try to get it to Gim. Ball knocked out by Calhoun. It'll remain Liberty basketball as they're focusing on getting the ball down low, and they're getting it there, just can't get it completed.
Got a man tying his shoe, it looked like. They gave him a chance to get that
Well, they don't want to play
completed.
4-on-5, do they? That's not fair. Fessler out front, Gim. Spot up 3, boom. Gim's got his first 3 of the game and makes it a 4-3 ball game. Here come the Warriors the other way. 4 minutes left first quarter. Castleton, Longnecker, free throw line. Back out front, Ralston for the 3. It won't fall. And Gim comes away with the board. Fessler will walk it across the timeline here on Central Illinois Sports. Right-hand side. In the corner, down low. Ball knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say that one went off again. First turnover on Liberty. Alexander in. Also into the ball game for the first time comes Tanner Cooley for Liberty. 3:45 left in the half. 4-3. Calhoun with the lead. They scored 4 points in the first minute of the game, and they've been quiet since. Severs, corner, to Cade Severs for a 3, and he finds the mark. Well, that's Landon, I guess, that made the 3, right? A 7-3 ball game. Calhoun with the lead, Liberty with the basketball. Moss in the corner. Back out top of the key. Cooley, right side. Fessler, down low, Moss makes some space, off the window and good. Moss did a nice job creating space and gets the bucket. A 7-5 lead on the truck scoreboard for Calhoun after the bucket by Liberty. Corner Ralston down to Longnecker, trouble with the catch, back out top of the key, a 3 out there, it's an air ball. Rebound, Severs gets the rebound, it won't fall, ball loose. Castleton comes away with it, and he gets the bucket. And the referee has hurt himself. Oh, my. He is looking like he hurt himself pretty severely there, boys.
I don't know if he
like
lower leg
knee
injury
or something. He just knew he was hurt right off the bat. 9-5, and the horn blows, and they're not going to put a referee in for him. And they'll work a two-man crew. They've done that before.
Grant DeWitt's working his way across to see what's up.
Grant's going to come over and say, look like you hurt your knee.
Grant might go in as the referee. You never know.
Yep. 2:44 left in the quarter, and we may have seen that young man for the last time tonight. He works a lot of games. Fessler, right-hand side, Alexander. Little ball movement out top of the key. They roll it around to the left-hand side. And looks like we got a substitution. We know who it'll be. Turnover against Liberty. They're second. Here comes Calhoun the other way. Bodies flying. It won't fall. Ralston, rebound, puts it back up and good. Or Castleton, I should say. He's got another 2, and I think he's got 4 now. 11-5. I'm a man of routine. and I've got things kind of backwards and trying to get my mind to think that way. Alexander, top of the key, Hayner. Left-hand side, Fessler with it. 1:50 left in the quarter, 11-5. Calhoun. Liberty wants a timeout. We'll take it too. 1:47 left in the quarter, 11-5 Calhoun. Back after this.
Here at Mountain Dew, it's easy to tell who really loves the outdoors. For one thing, there's the rack on your car and the hitch on the back of your truck. There's your garage full of toys, from dirt bikes to wakeboards. And there's your cooler full of Mountain Dew, always at the ready. Because when it's time to get out there, climb into your deer stand or your fishing boat, a cooler of ice-cold Mountain Dew, that's as important a piece of outdoor gear as your spinning rod or your four-wheeler. Mountain Dew. Get out and do.
1:47 left in the first quarter. 11-5 is the lead right now for the Calhoun Warriors. It'll be Liberty basketball. Man got a little blood on the side of his face from somewhere. He's going to have to leave the game. Will Noah Klauser, or will they get something wiped up on him real quick? Yeah. He's a teenager. Back in the day, you didn't worry about those things too awful much. You just put a little spit on it, and away you went. Now, you've got to get the chemicals out, the gloves, the suit, and everything else to
Except for
make sure you're okay.
if it's football, you don't have to do that. Football blood's different than basketball blood.
Football blood is definitely different. I guess you mix it with mud, and it doesn't make a darn bit of difference, probably.
1:47 to play in the first. 11-5 advantage here for Calhoun. A little lull in the action as Greg Altmix now.
I'd like to tell you about Illini Express. Here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more at your services at IlliniExpress.com or .org. And if you get blood, go see them at Illini Express, right? They're not open right now, though, I don't think. Well, they might be. I don't know what time it is. Moss with the ball down low. Space again off the window. Those are the best two post moves I've seen him make in ages. 11-7 is the score now. Move for Longnecker. Gim's going to foul him. Longnecker to the free throw line.
Gim's first, second team foul, and Connor Longnecker goes to the free throw line for this Warriors team that leads 11-7 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. He'll shoot 2 shots.
Longnecker with 2 on the night.
First one on the way by Connor Longnecker is up and good.
Bowlers Universe open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays until midnight. Saturdays 4 to midnight, offering many menu items, burgers, fries, and more. Check out the Queen of Hearts drawing. Longnecker makes them both, I do believe.
He did.
13-7. Charlie, that Queen of Hearts is over 10 grand now, right?
Almost.
That's great. Well, if you buy some tickets, it would be. Down low with the ball is Klauser. He's back to live action himself. To Fessler. He'll work it across the top of the key. Reset the offense as he likes to start it from that corner. Loses his footing, recovers. Makes a move down low. All he needed to do was have a little bit of somebody fake a drop in the middle, and he makes the bucket. Do they call anything when a young man does that? I mean, is there any penalty?
Not in the high school game. For the flop, you mean?
Yeah.
Not in the high school game.
It wasn't even close. Down in the corner, Severs with the basketball. Cade looks to land it. Tries to bounce down low, and Gim was the man there instead. Calhoun turns it over for the second time. Liberty's Fessler trying to cut into this 4-point lead with 30 seconds left in the quarter. Back to Gim. Works down low, leaves it off to Moss, who's already got 4. Little scoop won't fall. Rebound down low. Castleton had it, but couldn't control it. Liberty will get another shot. 24.7 seconds left. Whose ball will it be to start the second, Charlie? Calhoun, they say.
That should be Calhoun's ball.
Ball comes out, top of the key. That's Klauser with 18 seconds to Fessler. With 15, back out to Gim.
That's wrong. It's Liberty's ball to start the quarter.
Gim will back out with 8 seconds. Klauser, 6, 5, 4, got to move, works off a pick, corner, Hayner, 3, at the buzzer, won't fall. Moss gets the rebound, tries to put it up, but they would not have counted it, and we played 1 quarter. 13-9, the lead for Calhoun after 1 quarter. Second quarter play-by-play after this.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Calhoun has the lead 13-9. They are 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 from the arc, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Liberty 3 of 13, 1 of 4, and 1 of 2. Liberty basketball. Klauser, Fessler, Moss, Hayner, and Gim, the 5 original starters. Calhoun has the Seavers boys, Longnecker, Ralston, and Castleton, their first 5. Ball taken away by Longnecker. Third turnover to Liberty. Longnecker strong to the bucket. Gim with the block. Hayner with the rebound. That was pretty nice. Gim and Longnecker about the same size, height-wise, and Gim got the block that time. Fessler into the front court. Underway second quarter. Liberty down by 4, trying to cut into that. Out front, tough pass to Klauser. He'll back it back out. Greg Altmix calls the play. I guarantee you the kids know it. Now they need to execute. Moss, who had a big first quarter with 4 points. Gim in the paint, puts up a little runner, up and good. Gim creates, he's got 5, and it's 13-11. Liberty not going away. Here comes Calhoun the other way. Castleton, corner, Seavers. Tries to go down low, and a blocking foul on the substitute referee, and Adam Brockhouse, who's come in.
On Tanner Gim or Levi Hayner?
Hayner.
Hayner called for this one. His first, team third.
Calhoun trying to inbound it. Castleton, Ralston, Seavers, back to Castleton. Beats him baseline, strong to the bucket. He looked like he was almost ready to dunk that one, did he not? 15-11. He went up high over the rim that time. That kind of caught me by surprise, but he's taller than you think he is. 6:40 left in the second quarter on the Truck scoreboard. 15-11, Calhoun. Competitive basketball game. Winner of these 2 red and white teams will play the light blue and white of Triopia at noon on Saturday. Fessler, Gim, who works at left elbow, top of the key, free throw line, I should say. Shot block, rebound, Castleton. Gets it to Seavers, throws it to Landon. Seavers, who overthrows his man, and a turnover against Calhoun, their third. Here comes Liberty the other way. 6:05 left in the half. Handoff. Klauser can't get open for the 3. Now Moss trying to find the man down low. Hayner was open for a minute. They're going to call carrying the ball on Liberty, their 4th turnover. Here comes Alexander into the game. And Hayner will sit down. Greg Altmix has been without any assistance this week as Alex's little guy having a little medical issue. We're praying for him. Dan Sparrow helping, I think, with the junior high kids. You ought to be here, Dan. I can't believe you're not here. Miss seeing you. Castleton with the basketball into the front court. 5:50 left in the second quarter. Calhoun
Clock's not running right now.
15-11 lead.
5:55 to
Clock
play.
Is not running. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Liberty. The clock is still not running. On the other end, somebody blow the whistle because the clock's not running. It's going to be a long quarter. Missed shots. And we've been at 5:55 for a while. And now the clock has started. We lost about a minute on the play, did we not? Yeah, well, that's true. Castleton can't get it to fall. Got to watching the referee instead. The other way, Alexander hard off the backboard, no good. And no call on the play. I don't know. We'll play on. Gim with it on the turnover by Calhoun. Behind the back, he'll slow things down and say, let's see if we can do better with the clock running. Right-hand side, Klauser. 5:20 left in the quarter. In the corner, with it is Klauser. Now to Gim. Works inside, and he'll be fouled on the floor. That's why Gim had trouble going to the basket.
Foul called on Longnecker. His first team, first of the game.
Hayner in, Cooley in. Gim sits down, Moss sits down. Nope, he doesn't. Gim's still in, and Alexander sits down. He said, hey, Tanner, you get back out there. We need you. Gim gets the ball. Good thing he stayed in. Oh, missed the shot. And the rebound comes off to Castleton. To Ralston, front court. Back to Castleton. Strong to the bucket again. This time it won't go, and Gim's long ball grabs a hold of it for another board. We've been at 15-11 for a while. Longer than the clock says. Fessler into the front court on the left-hand side to Cooley. That's down low to Klauser. It won't fall. It'll be a foul on the floor, I do believe.
Foul whistled here against
Webster.
Webster, his first team, second.
Jack came in yesterday and got a couple of fouls very quickly. Liberty waiting, get it into Gim, waits for space, puts it up off the window and good. He's got 7 of his team's 13, 15-13. 4:30 left in the half. Longnecker has it bounce away. He'll recover. Back out to Webster. Castleton, corner, Ralston, won't fall. Hayner rebound. You know, the Calhoun kids are a little longer than you think once you get to looking at them out front. Wallendorf playing the defensive side now against Fessler. Fessler needs some help. Finds Klauser. Got Webster on him. Klauser strong to the bucket. Off the window, won't fall. Ball loose. Longnecker with the rebound. Goes the other way, runs over a man, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Fessler.
Fessler calling for the foul, his first team fourth. I think if he had just fallen back there, he could have drawn the charge.
Yeah, I mean, he got hit by a rugged enough man. Moss in, Cooley out, Alexander in. And let's see who else sit down. Fessler, Longnecker with it, strong to the bucket. Partially blocked by Gim again, and he's got a couple of blocks. Alexander with the rebound. Klauser. Coach calls the play. Gim's got it. Outside, puts up the shot. Won't fall. Rebound the other way by Ralston. Ralston working towards the bucket. Ball taken away by Klauser. Turnover Calhoun. Klauser said, let me get it to Hayner and I'll get it back and we'll reset the offense and do what coach wants us to do. Ball almost taken away by Longnecker as he was hawking like a defensive back in football. 3:20 left in the half. 15-13. Calhoun's maintained the lead. They've had it since the get-go. Calhoun has scored just 1 bucket in the quarter. 6 for Liberty. Corner Gim, who's had a big quarter, gets it down to Moss, off the window again, and he's played that game 3 times, has 6 points, and we're tied at 15. First tie of the night in either game. Castleton to Webster, back to Castleton. Looks back to Jack Webster. He'll back it back out. Top of the key. That's Calhoun. Now Castleton can't get it to fall. Calhoun with the rebound. Puts the shot up no good. And then another rebound by Tanner Gim. Tanner's been very active tonight. Liberty shooting for their first lead at the 2:40 mark. To Moss. In the corner. Works across the middle. Tough pass to Gim, and he'll run it down. Gim must have huge hands, and then he just runs over the man, according to the referee.
Gim called for his second and the 5th team foul.
Turnover number 5 on Liberty.
Gim had to work hard to save that ball, and then he kind of extended the arm and knocked the man from his feet. in Castleton.
Said I had to work hard to get the ball. Will you get out of my way? And he did, but it was an offensive foul because of it. Herschel, we know you're rehabbing. Hope you're watching the games and having a good time. Castleton will dribble the ball out with 2:10 left in the quarter. I don't think they're going to hold for one. Now Castleton will spot up for a three and bury it. Castleton with 3 more. He's got 9. His team leads 18-15. Full court pressure by Calhoun now. Webster playing with a foul is on Fessler. Fessler tries to create a little space. Left-hand side, Gim. You never like it when the coach says, what are you doing? Backdoor, Fessler puts up the off-balance shot, gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
I think it'll be Calhoun here, and it will, his first, team third. And Fessler to the free throw line to shoot 2. With 1:41 to play in the second period, his squad trailing by 3, 18-15. Fessler, the junior at the stripe. His first one is up and good.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out on Wednesdays in a newsstand near you. 3 for him now.
Hayner came back in. Second one also good by Fessler.
Give him 4. 18-17 on the Truck scoreboard. 217-922-0044. Trucks for all your diesel repair needs. Castleton and Webster. Ralston on the wing. Back out top of the key, Wallendorf. Now they'll get it down to Calhoun. Little runner up, won't fall. Rebound Hayner as he rips it down. Hayner's got 3 boards on the day. Liberty shooting for their first lead. 1:10 left in the quarter. On the right-hand side, that's Moss down to Gim. Spin move down, made space, couldn't get it to work out, and then the doggone line got in his way and took the ball away from him. 18-17. Calhoun with a lead with a minute left in the second quarter. See if they want to work the ball around. They get it to Calhoun. He'll turn around, had space, didn't want the shot. Back out to Webster, who will put it up from 3. No good. Rebound Gim. He's got to have a handful already. Route and Camp Point Central in the next one. See a lot of the Route people. Haven't seen the Panthers yet. I'm sure they're here. Down in the corner. Gim works it all the way out. Little Euro step, won't fall. Rebound, bouncing around like a pinball. People bouncing around with it. Now Castleton will come away with it. And Calhoun will have it for the last 15 seconds of the quarter. Leading 18-17. Looks like they're going to go in the locker room with a lead unless there's a steal here. I think it'll be Calhoun ball to start the second half also. Long 3 out front, won't fall. Fessler's going to get a shot at it from half court. Off the backboard, no good. We've reached halftime. Calhoun leads at 18-17 at half over Liberty. Winner plays at noon on Saturday. We're back with more on the Little Jess Motors halftime show after these.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Rewards checking, I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
They have 3 requirements each month, and if they meet those requirements, we will pay them the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
At this time, it is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring, cell phone protection.
Prevent identity theft at a reasonable cost.
It's watching out for you.
And every 90 days, you get an update on it. So the peace of mind of that's very nice.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things. like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Caleb Vandevelli, Pat Vandevelli, or Chris Dorsey with B&P Insurance Agency in Pittsfield, Winchester, or Bluffs if auto owners make sense for you.
Two Wheel Trading Company on Facebook. That's your bike dealer. You can find it 110 West Main Street in Mount Sterling, Illinois, or go to @Two-Wheels Trading Company on Instagram. Phone 217-257-0463. Your authorized Marin Bikes dealer. Full service on any brand of bike. They're also offering 25% off accessories and safety gear with any new bike purchase in January, plus kicking off a buy one, get one free on select 2022 models this month. Two Wheels Trading Company, 110 West Main Street, Mount Sterling.
Timely application of crop nutrients based on soil test results and the individual yield goals is the focus of the agronomy team at Logan Agri-Service, Inc. Logan Ag delivers anhydrous ammonia, dry fertilizer, UAN, liquid starter, and our lineup of Logan Agri-Yield micronutrients direct from us to your field. Striving to get the right fertilizer products at the right place in the right field at the right time, that's Logan Agri-Service. For fertilizer and application services, call 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Quincy, Illinois at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. LittleJessMotor.com. Your transportation helpers, they'll help you out. Get you one of those new Jeeps for the spring and summertime and all those Jeep rallies. Go see them at Little Jess Motors. 18-17, Calhoun leads at halftime. They led 13-9 after one quarter. Calhoun is 7 of 23 from the field, shooting at 29%. 2 of 9 from the arc, that is 26%, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 6 of 23 is Liberty in the first half, shooting just a hair over 25%. 1 of 5 from the arc and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Liberty's turned it over 5 times. Calhoun 4 in the first half. Calhoun has 3 players with 1 foul apiece, and Liberty has Tanner Gim with 2 fouls and single fouls on Fessler, Moss, and Hayner. Halftime score, 18-17. Calhoun leads Liberty. Winner gets to play for the Consolation Championship. We'll be back after these.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Calhoun leads at 18-17 at halftime. Leading scorer for Calhoun in the first half is Chase Castleton with 9 points. Connor Longnecker's got 4, 3 for Landon Sievers, and 2 for Chase Ralston in the first half. For the Liberty Eagles, they're led in scoring by Tanner Gimm with 7 points in the first half. 6 from Will Moss and 4 from Gavin Fessler. Levi Hayner has not scored in the first half. That's pretty unusual for him and Noah Klauser. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half. Calhoun is clinging to that 1-point lead here at halftime. I'm sorry?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of been one of those games that really neither team, a lot of intensity in this one, really, is there? I mean, you would think both of them excited to be playing in this contest after the win yesterday.
Well, they're excited from yesterday, probably a little tired, and they also know the winner gets a Triopia team that almost beat the number 1 seed and lost by a 3 from them. Looking forward to the next game, which, you know, it's kind of one of those games where you think you know what might happen, but a lot of other things can happen. And with Rout, they have survived a couple of close games here and won a close game at the Waverly tournament. They have figured out how to win those close games. Looking forward to it, too. We're going to take our final break. Get ready for the play-by-play of the second half. Calhoun with an 18-17 lead on the Little Jess Motor halftime show over Liberty on the Truck scoreboard. Stay tuned. Second half play-by-play comes your way after these.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
This is Alexis, nurse practitioner.
This is Dr. John Olson. He is the best neurosurgeon.
Well, I paid her to say that.
However.
Many of the patients that Alexis sees, we talk about that day, and we're able to collaborate real time on the patients.
Having another provider that's not a surgeon work with the surgeon, I think you get the best of both worlds. If you have any neck or back pain, come see us in the Spine Center.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
18-17, Calhoun with the lead. They'll also have the basketball as we're getting ready for the second half here.
Hey, congratulations to Claire Flynn from the Brown County Hornets as she scored her 1,000th point tonight, and the Hornets beat Unity in ladies action tonight.
Katie Flynn's probably already got 1,000, so the Twins each one with 1,000. That's quite impressive. Ralston, Castleton, the Sievers, and Longnecker for Calhoun. Sievers tries to put a shot up, partially blocked, ball knocked away. Calhoun maintains. Hayner and Gimm out there, the ball taken away, but nope, not so fast. Turnovers each way. Calhoun's 5th, 6th for Liberty as they kicked it back and forth. Just underway here in the third quarter. Calhoun will inbound it. It'll be Castleton looking for a cutter. Out front, Sievers thinks about the 3, tries to go long, lose the ball out of bounds, and a game of errors to start the second half. Come on, boys, let's get after this on both sides. Adam Brockhouse has come out to be the third official. He came in the second quarter after we had an official get hurt. Hayner Gimm, Klauser, Fessler, Moss. Moss gets the ball down low. Fourth time he's made that shot, and that young man now has 8, and the lead change is the first of the game.
One of the best games of the season for Will Moss right now.
Yeah. See what happened? I said he wasn't much of a scorer, and he said, I watched that video. Back the other way. Sievers with it. Landon to Cade. Cade back out, gets it down low. Longnecker can't get it to fall. Moss comes away with the board. He's having a game. Leaves it off to Fessler. Now Liberty shooting for their biggest lead with 6:45 left third quarter. Who's going to make the bus ride to play Triope on Saturday? It's about the same bus ride either way, I think. Calhoun to Winchester, Hardin to Winchester, and Liberty to Winchester. Fessler tries to go down low, ball taken away. Guess what? Will Moss grabs the ball, puts it up, and he's in double figures. 21-18.
I think it'd be farther from Liberty.
Maybe. Yeah. Makes a 90-degree angle between the two. Severs puts one up, no good. Gim with the rebound. He's got about 6 or 7 of those. I don't know what Severs thought he was going to get there, but fell down around Fessler. Now up with a 3, no good. Rebound comes off the other way to Ralston. Guys just falling down around themselves. Shot up Severs, up and good. Cuts the lead to 1. 21-20 in favor of Liberty. They scored the first points of the second half. Calhoun's got their first bucket now. Hayner, who's scoreless in the game, throws an errant pass. Turnover number 7, coast to coast. Larceny Lamp, and Hayner blocked it away. No official could see the front of that. Severs said, I got hacked on that. There wasn't anybody down there that was going to be able to see it.
Officially, Jack, Liberty to Winchester is 49.6 miles, 49-minute drive. Calhoun, or Hardin, I should say, 41.1 miles, 47 minutes.
Just a road situation. Longnecker gets a bucket.
Within 2 minutes, so I told you it's a lot longer from Liberty than it is from Hardin.
Lead change number 2. Calhoun with a 22-21 lead.
We didn't take Brussels into account either.
That's right. It's a lot farther to Brussels from there, I guarantee it. I've been there, done that. I've been to Badstown, Meppen, Gim, top of the key, Clouser.
You've been to Batchtown, you've been to Longneckers then.
You betcha. Hayner, down low to Gim. Waits for Hayner to break. Gim puts a little post move on. Now back out, Clouser. The whole flow of the offense is just a little different. I don't know that it's necessarily the defense tonight, do you think?
Well, Calhoun playing pretty tough defensively.
Gim puts one up over the front of the rim, and Severs gets the rebound. He'll give it off to Castleton. Corner, Longnecker. Strokes to the basket. Can't get it to fall because he's going to be called for traveling. He slipped, and he was strong to the basket. So he stroked to the basket, all I can figure. 22-21 Calhoun. Liberty trying to shoot for the lead and give us our third lead change. Down low, Moss, who's had some good post moves tonight, has to give it up. Clouser's got it in the corner. Now to Hayner. Hayner's not in the place he usually wants to be. Moss, little under scoop, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off the other way. Down low, Longnecker. Nice catch, bucket, adds to the lead. He's got 8. 24-21. Calhoun with the lead. 3:40 left in the quarter. Cooley will check in on the next dead ball. As one of the the Liberty guys didn't have good defensive assignment. And he'll come out for a minute. He'll bounce it down to Gim. Nope, turnover. Hayner just had a pass that was not going to work, and he's going to be called for the foul, and we'll see free throws the other way. Severs will go to the free throw line.
Hayner will pick up the foul. It's his second, team first of the second half.
3 of 3's Calhoun from the free throw line. Severs goes to the free throw line looking for his first points, I do. But nope, he's got 2.
It's Cade Severs, his first free throw, no good. Here come Alexander and Cooley into the game. Clouser and Hayner sit down for Liberty. 3:28 left in the third. 24-21 Calhoun on top on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Second one up is good by Severs.
So giving 3 on the night. Makes it a 25-21 lead after Liberty led by 3. Other way, Fessler, shot, no good. His shot just in this tournament hasn't been as smooth as normal. Longnecker, back out, Castleton, long to the bucket, over the front of the rim and good. Calhoun kind of breaking away now. 11 for Castleton, 27-21. Biggest lead of the ball game right now, I do believe. Here comes Fessler the other way. Goes to leave it off to Cooley, but he'd already broke to the bucket, and Liberty's turned it over 9 times, 4 in the second half, and Liberty wants the timeout. 2:56 left in the quarter. 27-23 is what they've got on the scoreboard now. We're back after this.
When you think of fall, what comes to mind besides pumpkins, hunting, and football? How about fertilizer? Studies show more than 1/3 of your crop's yield is determined by fertilizer alone. Studies also show as much as 40% potassium and 30% phosphate gets tied up in stalks and residue, as well as high clay content. Nutrient Ag Solutions recommends Titan, which is an innovative fertilizer catalyst designed for use with dry fertilizer blends. Titan will keep nutrients from being tied up and increase fertilizer availability in your crop. Titan is a low-cost option to improve crop fertility. Contact your nutrient crop consultant today.
27-21 is what I've got. How about you, Charlie?
That's what I have. That's what the board will have here in a minute, too, once they get it fixed.
Should be 27-21, I do believe. People tuning in, getting ready for that next game. Well, they've got 25-23 on the board, but 27-21 I'm pretty sure is what the score is. Kent Coldus will get it right in a minute. Calhoun with the basketball. 2:50 left in the quarter. Clock is running, though. That's a good sign. Corner with the ball for Calhoun is Severs. Back out Ralston. Now Castleton. Corner, Severs. Down low, Castleton. Catch, shot up, won't fall. Longnecker tipped it. Alexander comes away with the board. Now he's got to clear it. 2:20 left in the quarter. Alexander swings around, gets it back to Fessler. Now they'll get it to Cooley off the window and good. 27-23 is the score now with Cooley's first bucket of the night. Should have just asked us. Under 2 minutes left in the quarter. 27-23. Longnecker, strong to the bucket, won't fall. Gim with another board. Give him 8. 1:45 left in the quarter. Fessler wanted to pass the ball, had to get by the defenders. Ball knocked away as Castleton reaches around, knocks it away from Alexander. Hayner comes in, and Gim sits down. Klauser comes in, Fessler sits down. 7-man rotation. Now we're ready to go for live action again. 1:36 left in the quarter. Waiting. They get it to Cooley. Shot up, blocked by Longnecker. It'll be Liberty basketball.
There have not been very many fouls called on this contest.
No. Moss puts up the shot, won't fall. Trying to fight for it is Will Moss. Nice rebound for him. Gets it down to Klauser. Wants to give it to Moss. Moss had to go get it away from a couple people. Wrap around Cooley. Misses the left-hand layup. Rebound Severs this time. That is Cade. Ralston puts up a 3. No good. Alexander with his third board. A little ugly out there right now. 1:05 left in the third quarter. 27-23, the lead for Calhoun. Hayner down low, Cooley. Bounces to Moss, rises up, shot won't fall. Rebound to Castleton. He'll be fouled by Klauser.
Klauser picks up the foul, second team foul of the half against Liberty for Klauser, individually just his first.
49.9 seconds left in the quarter. Gim comes in. Cooley sits down. Castleton inbounds it to Severs. Back to Castleton. He'll walk it across the timeline. I think Calhoun would be happy with a 4-point lead to hold it for 1. Corner, Ralston. Back out, top of the key. Castleton thinks about the 3. 35 seconds left. Longnecker. Now a 3, kind of uncharacteristic, and an air ball. Severs took that shot. Can't imagine Casey Longnecker wanted that shot with 25 seconds left in the quarter. Casey's not going to ball him out there, but he might let him know in the locker room down the road. That probably wasn't a good shot for you, old buddy. Klauser with it. To Gim. Liberty will work for one. Gim leaves it off to Moss. Strong to the bucket. Off balance left-hander. And Gim slow to get up, but he will.
Foul whistle here against Cade Siebers. His team first. Oh, his third, team first. And to the free throw line, Will Moss to shoot two.
Cade's, that's his first. That's
well, they sat it as 3 on the board, and I just read what was up there because I just read anything on the teleprompter. First one no good by Moss. 9.5 seconds to play in the third.
Good TV guy. Just read the teleprompter, even if it's wrong.
And the severed head was found at the bottom of the elevator shaft. Good news for Egg Lovers. Second one up is no good, and the rebound down to Cade Siebers.
Moss said if I could have used the backboard, I could have made those.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Will Ralston get it off? No. They're going to count that? I'll be darned. That was a long clock to get done to the third quarter. 27-23. Calhoun wins the quarter, and we're back with fourth quarter play-by-play after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Calhoun leads it 27-23. It'll be Liberty's basketball. 8 minutes left in regulation. 10 of 35 for Liberty. 10 of 35 for Calhoun. I don't make it up. 1 of 7 from the 3 for Liberty. 2 of 13 for Calhoun.
Feels like a lie.
Yeah, well, this is what the counters say.
You sit on the throne of lies.
Klauser, Fessler, Gim, Moss, and Hayner. Gim with a 3 to start the quarter. Won't fall. Hayner rips down the rebound. Jump ball, they'll go the other way. And Hayner said, wow, I thought there was a lot of contact there. What did you think? I said, well, you can't hear me, so I'm not going to tell you. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Calhoun will have their first shot at the basket. Camp Point Central and Rout this next one. Left-hand side, Ralston. Back out to Sievers. Now to Landon Sievers. He'll try and move down low. And a timeout for Calhoun. 7:27 left fourth quarter, 27-23. Calhoun with the lead. Back after this.
When you think of fall, what comes to mind besides pumpkins, honey, and football? How about fertilizer? Studies show more than 1/3 of your crop's yield is determined by fertilizer alone. Studies also show as much as 40% potassium and 30% phosphate gets tied up in stalks and residue, as well as high clay content. Nutrient Ag Solutions recommends Titan, which is an innovative fertilizer catalyst designed for use with dry fertilizer blends. Titan will keep nutrients from being tied up and increase fertilizer availability in your crop. Titan is a low-cost option to improve crop fertility. Contact your nutrient crop consultant today.
Well, people starting to fill the gymnasium up for the next game. Calhoun trying to win this game and Liberty trying to make the comeback. Longnecker, strong to the bucket, won't fall. Hayner with the tip and the rebound. Now Liberty will try to work a little magic and get a bucket here. It's been one of those games that baskets have been hard to find. Klauser out to Gim. And down low, Hayner for his first bucket of the night. Maybe he'll cut loose and get his team back in it. They're down by 2, 27-25 on the Truck scoreboard. Here comes Calhoun the other way. Ralston. It's down to Sievers. Now gets it out to Longnecker. Right side, Castleton. John Hull could have done the play-by-play in this one and got good experience tonight if he'd just done it. Ralston, shot up, won't fall. Hayner with a rebound, starting to establish himself here bringing his team back. He wants to play on Saturday at noon. But I don't have anything else to do. Let's play basketball. To Moss, strong to the bucket off the window, and he's got 12 to lead all scorers for his team. Ties this up at 27. How about Will Moss? No Moss, no Moss. There is Moss tonight. Castleton down low, throws it away. Turnover, Calhoun, their 8th. Second of the second half. Liberty's turned it over 9 times, 4 in the second half. And now Liberty shoots for our third lead change. Fessler, front court. To Gibb. Strong to the bucket. Looks, got to get out of the lane. Now back out to Fessler. Leaves it off to Hayner. Good catch. Then it goes off his knee out of bounds. It'll be a turnover against Liberty, their 10th. On this end, Castleton will bring it across the timeline very patiently with 5:30 left. Tied at 27. We've had an overtime in the tournament. The team that's playing next was in it against Payson. Ball loose on the floor. Hayner went down and got it. Turnover Calhoun. All the way down. The pass trying to get it to Moss was Fessler, and it goes out of bounds off of a couple Calhoun Warriors.
Good hustle by Chase Ralston to get back and knock that one out of bounds.
Inbound play. Liberty. Hayner. Greg Altmix always gets those buckets, does he not? His team's execution. Third lead change of the game, and Liberty leads at 29-27. His boys tell him you ought to just bounce it off people and run 50 out-of-bounds plays. Ralston for the tie, won't fall. Longnecker catch. Ball taken away by Klauser before the shot could go off, and that's the 10th turnover against Calhoun. 4:45 left. Liberty with a 2-point lead in the basketball. Gibb with it out on the far left wing. He'll leave it off to Klauser. Reset the offense. Can't you just tell them we're running an inbounds play but don't take it out of bounds? Gibb, long step. Klauser, 3, in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Sievers. Guess you got to take it out of bounds to get that to work, huh? 4:20 left. Wallendorf will check in on the next one. Sievers strong to the bucket. Gibb's going to foul him, and Sievers is going to shoot 2 free throws.
Sievers have the chance to tie this game up with 4:15 to play in the contest. Third foul on Tanner Gibb, just a second foul of the second half by Liberty by my count.
Calhoun's 4 of 5 from the free throw line.
Make him 5 of 6 as Landon Sievers' first one's good.
He's got 4 points.
29-28 the score. Second one on the way, also good.
Tied at 29, third tie of the game, 15, 27, and 29. 5 for Sievers. He'll sit down for a moment to rest up for more. Moss into Fessler. 4:10 left. Fessler across the timeline. Wallendorf all over him. Out to Klauser. Klauser wants to work the pick. Little roll down low. Klauser to the bucket. Up and good. Fake the pass. His first 2 of the night. 31-29. Liberty showing some life here in the fourth quarter. Their fans getting excited. Castleton, Longnecker. Little one from 5. Ties this up again. 10 for him. 31 apiece. On the truck scoreboard. Now it's Liberty's turn. Let's see if they can complete the deal. In the corner, Gibb fakes. Maintains the dribble. Back out to Fessler. Cross court, Klauser. Now closely guarded, and he'll start the count to Gibb. Goes inside, fakes, leaves it off to Hayner. Can't get it to fall. Klauser with the rebound on the offensive side. To Fessler, leaves it off Hayner. Strong power move. Can't get it to fall because he was hacked by Sievers, and he'll go to the free throw line to give his team the lead.
Foul on Cade Sievers here for Calhoun. They're second of the second half. Second on Cade Sievers on the evening, and Hayner to the free throw line trying to break this 31-all tie. 3:10 left. First one is no good.
Hayner with 4 second half points. Moose Lodge 420. Check out their Friday meals. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge, 420 in Pittsfield.
Levi Hayner, the junior's second one, finds the bottom of the net.
5 for him now. 1 point lead, 32-31. 3:05 and counting. Castleton, right-hand side, Wallendorf. Played limited in the first half, maybe not at all. Back out Sievers, back to Wallendorf. Cross court, Ralston. And Castleton along with Longnecker, the 5 out there now. Left-hand side with the ball is Longnecker behind the arc. Tries to work strong to the bucket, pulls it back out. Castleton to Wallendorf. Snakes inside, little runner up, it's short. Rebound comes off to Fessler the other way. Liberty with a 1 point lead in the basketball. Across the timeline. All the way to the bucket is Klauser, out of control. They bailed him out, count the bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line with the chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Foul called on Castleton. Fessler with the basket. Makes it 34-31 Liberty. They'll wipe the sweat up off the floor, and Fessler to the free throw line, shooting the and one opportunity here. His squad up by 3, trying to make it a 2-possession game with 2:24 to play. Free throw on the way. Fessler, good.
How about that by Fessler? 7 on the day, 35-31. Might be Liberty's biggest lead. I think it is. 2:15 left. Castleton trying to do something about it. Liberty playing the D. Back out front. Ralston thought about the 3. Now moves in at the elbow. Goes to shoot the ball, pass the ball, just throws it out of bounds, and now the referees are going to say, nope, we're going the other way with it. And I think Castleton's got a little blood on the nose right now. He's going to have to come to the sideline as Castleton's bleeding, and Calhoun's going to call the timeout. 2:07 left in the contest. 35-31 Liberty, back in 30.
At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
I think if we looked at the replay, Liberty didn't catch a break since there wasn't a foul called. But somehow Calhoun ended up with the ball. 2:07 left. Castleton inbounds to Sievers. Now to Longnecker. To Ralston. To Castleton. Castleton. Down low. Longnecker. Tries to move inside to Castleton. Calhoun having trouble with the rotation. And now Klauser will be called for the tight foul.
Klauser picks up the foul. It's his second, team fourth. Ball out of bounds here for Liberty, or for Calhoun, excuse me. They trail Liberty 35-31, 1:51 to play.
Nobody close to the 1-and-1 yet. 1 3 fouls away, 1 4 fouls away. Wallendorf still out there. Tries to throw it to Longnecker. Ball taken away. 11th turnover on Calhoun. And that's her 5th of the second half. Now Fessler creates a little space as Wallendorf's all over him. And a timeout Liberty, and Liberty wants the 60-second timeout. 1:38 left. Liberty 4-point lead, 35-31. Back in a minute.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Liberty with a 4-point lead in the basketball, 1:38 left. They'll get it back in the backcourt to Gim, and I think Gim's a solid guy to have the ball right here. Longnecker tried to foul him. They didn't call it. Long to the basket. Nice job, Gim. Layup good. Timeout, Liberty. They're up by 6, 37-31, and we're back in 30 seconds.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
37-31. Liberty with their biggest lead of 6. Calhoun, with 1:30 left, has got to get things moving, and they'll inbound the ball. Wallendorf still in. Gets it to Castleton. Front court, Longnecker. Longnecker trying to go coast to coast. Little spin move up and good. Nice job by Longnecker knowing what he needs to do. He's got 12. 37-33. Moss with the ball. Not a ball handler. He wants to get it to a guard, I'm sure. Now Fessler's got it with Wallendorf all over him. Strong to the bucket. Down to Hayner. Fakes. Shot up. No good. He's hacked by Castleton, and Hayner will go back to the free throw line where he's 1 for 2 and has 5 points.
Castleton called for the foul for this Calhoun squad, his second, team fourth, and Hayner to the free throw line to shoot 2. 105 left. Liberty up 37-33 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard.
4 of 8 for Liberty from the free throw line.
First one on the way by Hayner is good.
LSSD Trucking, 3D Leasing, 285-2808. For all your trucking needs, see the Dunham Boys. And Tim Waters, your concrete man, 309-252-1052.
Second one on the way by Hayner, also good.
39-33, back to that 6-point lead. The other way comes Wallendorf. Looking for somebody. Ball knocked away. Nice job going to the floor by Klauser. He's going to get the turnover taken away from Calhoun, and now Longnecker will have to foul Fessler. 6-point lead. They'll not go to the free throw line because it's not 1-1.
Just the 5th foul, but look at this hustle by this Liberty squad. As Klauser not afraid to get on the floor right here. Got the deflection. First man to the floor wins, and he was the first man to the floor.
Nice job on the Northwestern Mutual Sheila Davidsmeyer replay, and the foul now on Castleton.
He'll pick up his 3rd, team 6th. 49.3 seconds left. 39-33, the advantage for Liberty, trying to win back-to-back games after entering the tournament with just 1 win on the year.
They're in pretty good shape right now. The next one will be the bonus. Gim's open. They'll get it to him, and he'll break free. He's got Hayner wide open. They'll foul him before he can make the pass, and Gim will go to the free throw line. 6 of 10 is Calhoun.
One called on Castleton. It's his 4th now, and team 7th, and Gim to shoot the 1-and-1.
He has 9 points, a point away from double figures.
Craig Altmix coaching hard on the sideline here. Gim. First to the 1-and-1 is no good.
He was really casual on that one.
Here's a 3 for Sievers. It's up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Gim has it. And a foul called.
Castleton took the legs out of Moss. I'm not sure he's going to get the foul called on him, though.
Foul call on Longnecker.
The foul that Longnecker committed really wasn't that big a deal, but the one Castleton did, he took Moss's legs out from underneath of him. And Moss said, I'm going to have to start playing football.
This looked like a wrong spot at the wrong time type of thing there on the replay. First one by Gim on a 1-on-1 is good. That makes it a 3-possession game with 38 seconds left.
40-33, Liberty.
Liberty trying to pull their second upset of the tournament. They are the 15 seed. Second one up, good.
Gim now with 11. 41-33, 35 seconds left. Castleton comes down and not called for traveling. Now Ralston will try a 3. It's up, no good. Gim gets the rebound. He'll hold it till he gets fouled by Longnecker.
Longnecker picks up his 4th, team 9th. And Gim to the free throw line once again to shoot a 1-and-1 here.
Juniors and sophomores for this Liberty squad. Is Moss a senior?
He's the only senior on the team.
Yeah. Seems like every year they have one. I mean,
Last
last
year
year
they
they had
had
a lot more, but I'm just saying, a lot of years.
First one on the way, Tanner Gim, good.
He said, I got this, guys. He's got 12. 3 free throws in a row after missing one.
Has a chance to make it a 10-point game with 25 seconds left in the fourth. And Gim's free throw also good.
43-33, and Liberty's going to escape with another win. 2 in the tournament. Oh, Severs down low, Longnecker. Little post move up, good. 14 for Longnecker now. Ball will be out of bounds. 10 seconds left, and Ralston will foul him. About 83 foot from the basket with 9.5 seconds left, down by 8.
Yep, Moss will walk to the other end and shoot 2 now with 9.5 seconds left. Liberty going to pick up their 3rd victory of the season.
How about Will Moss tonight? What a game by him. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. 12 points on the night for that young man.
First one up, good.
Give him 13. He's going to finish as the leading scorer.
Trying to give the Eagles a double-digit lead again, and he misses it. Rebound out to Longnecker for Calhoun.
Longnecker will bring it into the front court to Severs. Spins a couple of times. Longnecker a 3 out front. Of course he makes that. He's got 17. The horn blows. Final score. Liberty wins it 44-38. We'll take a break on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Wrap this one up and get ready for championship action. Final score, 44-38. Liberty with their win. Back after these.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Rewards checking, I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
They have 3 requirements each month, and if they meet those requirements, we will pay them the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
At this time, it is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
It gives you protection with credit monitoring, cell phone protection.
Prevent identity theft at a reasonable cost.
it's watching out for you.
And every 90 days you get an update on it. So the peace of mind of that's very nice.
Pike County Glass has been serving the local communities with high-quality glass service at affordable pricing for many years. We're now located at 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, next to Farm and Home Supply. We offer all glass services, including commercial installation, auto glass repair and replacement, and glass shower enclosure installation. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275.
Final score in the ball game. Charlie, I didn't write it down.
44-38.
Thank you. I did write it down someplace. 44-38, Liberty with the come-from-behind win.
Still on the scoreboard,
Oh,
too.
it's on the scoreboard. That's right. Liberty was 16-44, 1 of 9 from the arc, 13 of 14, or 13 from 16 from the free throw line. Good job by them there. Calhoun 14 of 45, 3 of 16, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Calhoun led by Connor Longnecker with 17 points, 11 for Castleton, 5 for Landon Severs, 3 for Cade Severs, and 2 for Chase Ralston. On the Liberty side, Will Moss with 13 points on the night, 12 for Tanner Gim, 7 for Hayner all in the second half. Fessler had 7 in the game, 2 for Noah Klauser, and the win comes the way of Liberty. Time to name our player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young people, our athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is proud to sponsor the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. No doubt about it. Will Moss is our player of the game tonight in this one. Liberty gets their 3rd win of the season, and they'll play Saturday against Triopia. We'll take a break, get things set up for this championship action on Central Illinois Sports. Liberty gets the win, 44-38.